I'm feeling for the frequencies. I'm in my zone, this my frequency. Frequently talking about how to make frequent cheese. Yeah, residuals of my enemies. Yeah, they not no kin, they just a friend of me. Yeah, and yesterday you was a friend to me.
It's evil genius how they do it. They find a message to disseminate, and then somebody willing to put their neck on the line to perpetuate that message, and then they give them a couple dollars and they make them feel good, and then they put them in an oath to where they can never speak about it, but then they get all the knowledge. But what's the point of having the knowledge if your people perish, you know?
Exactly.
What's up, everybody? It's Lamar back again. We in Orlando, beautiful Orlando, Florida. The weather was a little rainy, but the sun is coming out.
Amen.
Perfect, it's perfect. So I'm here with Purhnel Meek. Let the people know who you are.
Who I am, bro. That's an intricate question, but a little bit about who I am, what I do. I'm a freelance A&R music supervisor, and I also do real estate contracting on the side, freelance, independent contracting. As far as what I bring to the music table, that's another story. I'm sure we're going to touch on that a little bit later. But yeah, that's a little bit about who I am, a little bit about what I do. Yeah.
Okay, so you deal with a lot of energies. When we were talking earlier, every time the thunder hit, you said, oh, that's affirmation. That was shocking to me, so can you explain to the people a little more about that?
Once again, it's a pretty intricate conversation. However, to put it simply, as above, so below. So when we resonate with these certain frequencies within our body, we realize that without, similar things are actually going on. The sun is shining when we're in a positive state of mind. Whether it's how we perceive it or not, that's how we get to the truth of life. And that is the truth of life. Long story short, I mean, I can elaborate, but I'm sure you got more questions.
Yeah, I definitely got some different questions. And we'll deal with that in later interviews. But for today, we want to give the people at Hip Hop Culture TV some information, some game. We want to know what this business is about. So how can you explain the music business to people on the come up?
The first thing I would explain is when you're doing interviews that are important, you got to put your phone on silent so it doesn't interrupt the flow. Now, aside from that, I mean, it's a lot that goes in the entertainment business. To kind of elaborate in the story mode, I'll tell you how I got my start. I mean, I started out Tallahassee, actually, to take it even further, when I was younger, elementary school, remember them burnt CDs, Napster, WinMix. You know, I was one of the first people that was actually on that wave that was passing out CDs, getting CD lists. You get a mix list to me, I give it to you rush delivery for 10 bucks. I get it to you tomorrow for 5. So it was the hustler mentality that I took from selling CDs. You know, since then, of course, you know, I've given back plenty in royalties, you know, publishing all that. But, you know, that's how the start came about, the passion for the music. Since then, I found myself at FAMU, and wonderful school, let me tell you, out Tallahassee. I started out interning when I was a sophomore. I interned at the local radio station for free, right? Doing that for months, you know, carrying crates, doing whatever I had to do, carrying tables, whatever, you know, got me to the next level. In the meantime, I studied production, I studied how they worked on Adobe, how they chopped everything down, and I was able to implement that into my businesses today. But back then, I was so hungry for the knowledge that I was asking the directors, actually the program directors, the PDs, I was asking them intricate questions, and from there, I built the knowledge to the point where they hired me as an actual technician. They call it a promotions technician. So I got paid for the same work. So just making little steps like that, seeing what the passion was, staying focused to the passion. From there, I got internship opportunities for people like TJ Chapman from TJ's DJs, used to throw the dope tastemaker conferences. From there, I got the opportunity to work with a lot of celebrities, got a lot of interviews, people like Carl Thomas, Raheem Devon. So just building the platform from there, just working for the passion to being able to work into the radio stations, to being able to actually own my own company within the industry. So I take that knowledge and now I bring to the table the opportunity to help creators monetize off of their opportunities. I bring my network, I bring the channel of the people I know, and I help disseminate that message to the masses so we can get it popping. Yeah.
What's your company called?
Elements Marketing Group.
Elements Marketing Group. How do you plan on connecting the masses? You know, we got people who rap, we got people who sing, we got engineers, we got web designers. We got a community of very talented individuals that are entrepreneurs and can give a massive boost to this industry. So how you plan on connecting all these guys and girls?
Through passion and synchronicity, to bring it to a spiritual aspect. When you step into that synchronicity wave, then things just start flowing. Bruce Lee said, be fluid like water. So finding yourself at the perfect opportune times. We sitting in I can't even speak right now, sitting in Panera Bread, you know, drinking some green tea, and then we overhear somebody come up from behind us like, hey, y'all into music? Oh, by the way, I used to work with Twister. I'm the one that produced Adrenaline Rush. Like, yo, this was what, 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
So just being open to the opportunity and listening to the signs when you hear them, when God tells you to move a certain way. However you perceive God, you move. If God is the lightning when it strikes, that's how you perceive your reality, then you move accordingly. And then you just find yourself in the wave of creators that are willing to do the same things you want to do, and you can keep building that way. And from, I would say, a non-spiritualistical aspect to the point where you can bring it back here, I would say to just humble yourself for whatever opportunity may present itself. You know, whether it's interning, whether it's, you know, sweeping sidewalks like Shakespeare write poetry, whatever it is, find yourself doing the best that you can at that moment, and then those moments will come together to where you're going to be at the right time in the right place. It's just going to work itself out. It's karmic law.
What are some of your goals with Elements Marketing Group? What are the next things you have on the horizon?
Wow. Yeah, so a few of the things that are going on, just to be concise. Working with a couple of groups right now, the Vision of Orlando, collective of individuals, just geniuses coming together to build the community, right? You build the community, and then from there you can expand to the state. From there you can expand to the nation. From there you can expand globally. And if you already have these global connections, then you can integrate that into what you're already doing, and you can continue to build those platforms. So what we're doing right now is community events, community involvement. We're always collaborating for different events. For instance, we got the Caribbean Jerk Festival coming out October 1st, Port Charlotte. We're gonna have dope artists out there. The eatery is gonna be amazing. I mean, the dining, you're gonna have food trucks out there. You're gonna have jerk. Let me not even get into that aspect, because that's going to start making me hungry right now. So look, all right, with that, we're also building more events. Of course, we got the Hip Hop Culture TV. We're continuously building that brand. Elements Marketing Group is about collaborating with individuals that have commonality, and they want to start building infrastructure so we can start disseminating the messages that we need to, you know, and those what eyes are going to see. So with that, we're just going to keep building, man. And the next couple of months, we got everything from ice cream socials to workshops where we're going to educate and empower. We got, I mean, shows every week lined up out here in Orlando. Dope artists, poetry, I mean, singers, rappers, I mean, literally limitless opportunities, man. Feeling like the Black Bradley Cooper out here, man.
How can
All
they
right,
reach
perfect.
you?
That's a great question. You can always go to Elements with a Z, elementsmarketinggroup.com. You can always go there. Go on SoundCloud, go to Elements Marketing Group. From there, you can always hit me on Facebook. I'm direct, I'm to the people. I come out here, I'm the man of the people. So with that, you can hit me Purhnel. Just type in Purhnel. With that, you're gonna find me. Last name Meek. Yeah, that's how you find me.
Okay, cool. And you can come through the Hip Hop Culture TV if you're having trouble getting in contact with this man. And if the opportunity is right, I'll get you in contact with him.
The true inspiration just comes from love. And that's the fifth element. I mean, everybody has interpretations of what the elements are. But holistically speaking, energy can't be created, destroyed. So it's this transfer. Are we going to transfer the light or the darkness? That's just the question we have to ask ourselves. And by collaborating with other individuals who are on that same frequency, it's inevitable that we're going to create positive and lasting impact.
And I'm feeling for the frequencies. I'm in my zone, this my frequency. Frequently talking about how to make frequent cheese. Yeah, residuals of my enemies. Yeah, they not no kin, they just a friend of me. Yeah, and yesterday you was a friend to me.